Well, good evening to all pro wrestling fans from all around the world of all shapes and sizes. Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, your MC, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. So, for this video, I wanted to do another standings update for the NOAH Junior Tag League 2025. Got some more results for that. And I also want to go over the WWE 2K25 roster reveal. And I have to say, it was a massive reveal. So definitely want to talk about that for this video. First off, I want to wish a very big, special happy birthday to Hikari Noah. That's right, Hikari Noah, former Up Up Girl, one half of Free Wi Fi, one of the best tag teams to have ever competed in TJPW. I know Hikari Noah's pretty much still kind of MIA. I hope she's okay. I don't really know what's going on with her, but I hope she's okay. I hope she's okay. I hope she's happy. Your fans miss you. Your fans miss you. And it's a bummer too because of course now Kakuta uh, have also retired. So I mean, it's a bummer. It's really a bummer. But main thing is, hope Hikari Noah's safe. Hope she's doing well. Hope she's been able to celebrate her special day. But yeah, Hikari Noah, you are incredibly missed. Incredibly missed. So hopefully at some point you decide to come back to the ring. But if not, main thing is I hope that you're doing well. That's really what matters the most. But happy birthday to Hikari Noah. Okay, so let's go over these for the current standings of the Noah Junior Tag League. We got some interesting updates. As there's only a couple of days left of block matches. So let's see what we got. All right, of course, as usual, starting off with the A block. All right. Right now, sitting at the bottom and pretty much mathematically eliminated, with a record of 0-2, 0 points, is the team of Ita and Daiki Odashima. Their two losses were to All Rebellion and TWA. They still have one last match on February 22nd against Rattels, Hayata and Yohei, the current GHC Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Champions. But even if they do pick up the win, it won't be enough to make it out of the A block. So, really rough for them, especially Ita, who's, the current GHC Junior Heavyweight Champion. But yeah. We got two teams right now tied at 2 points each, both with 1-1 records. They are All Rebellion and Rattels. All Rebellion, Alejandro and Kai Fujimura. They got the one victory over Ita Daiki Odashima, but the loss to the tag champs of Rattels. And also, Rattels had the victory over All Rebellion and the loss to TWA. The interesting thing is, All Rebellion still has to face TWA, and Rattels still has to face Ita and Daiki Odashima. But both teams are in danger of elimination, but I believe they still have a shot. They still should have a shot at making it out of the A block. But right now, sitting at the top and one win away from a clean sweep, 2-0, 4 points. That's TWA. That's Mark True and Kieran Lacey. 2 victories over the tag champs, Rattels and Eita and Daiki Otoshima. Their last match is against All Rebellion. Pretty much, they win and they're in. They win and they're in. So they have opportunity to get a clean sweep. Now, looking at here, let's take a look, a little bit of a deeper look. So, like I said, Eita and Daiki Otoshima, they cannot make it out of the block, out of the A block. TWA, all they got to do is win their last match, and they're guaranteed to make the finals. Realistically, pretty much a win or a draw. Yeah, let me be more specific. A win or a draw, and they're in by default. For All Rebellion, All Rebellion would need to win, and they would need Rattels to lose. Yeah. And then Rattels, they would need to win, and they would need TWA to lose. No, yeah, TWA to lose. So those are pretty much the scenarios, but pretty straightforward, But we'll see what happens. If you ask me, in all honesty, I think either All Rebellion or TWA will probably win the B block. But, you know, TWA is looking like they might get the clean sweep. They just might get the clean sweep. But we'll see. All right, let's go to the B block. Okay, B block. So right now, the 2 teams tied with 0 points on 0-1 records are the teams of Atsushi Kotoge, Hajime Ohara, and the team of Amakusa and Junta Miyawaki. Amakusa, Junta Miyawaki, they've had their one match, but they lost to F-Swag. And Atsushi Kotoge and Hajime Ohara lost to Rattels, which is Tadasuke Yuto Kikuchi. Let's see. Atsushi Kotoge and Hajime Ohara still. It looks like everybody still has 2 matches left, so they have to face F-Swag and Amakusa Junta Miyawaki, and Amakusa Junta Miyawaki have to face Rattels and Atsushi Kotoge Hajime Ohara. And then the 2 teams at the top tied at 2 points, both with 1-0 records, are Rattels and F-Swag. Rattels, that's Tadasuke and Yuto Kikuchi. They have their 1 victory over Atsushi Kotoge and Hajime Ohara. F-Swag, that's Gaia Hawks and Jun Masaoka. They have their 1 victory over Amakusa Junta Miyawaki. Let's see. Rattels has to face Amakusa Junta Miyawaki and F-Swag. And then F-Swag has to face Rattels and Atsushi Kotoge Hajime Ohara. Now, let's see. This was my first time seeing Gaia Hawks wrestle. I got a chance to meet Gaia Hawks when I went to Bar Tantra, which is Natsu Sumere's bar in Japan, over in Shinjuku, which I did not realize he was a pro wrestler. Dude's a funny guy, really, really funny guy. But it was really cool to see Gaia Hawks wrestle. Dude is really athletic, quite the high flyer, and I love his attitude. He plays a good heel. He plays a good cocky heel. I like him. But yeah, got a chance to meet him along with Mr. Haku. Of course, Natsu Sumire. Some others were there, like Izuki Aoki, Maya Yukihi. They were there. But yeah, so a lot of fun. So the next matchups, the 20th. So pretty much the final matchups for the B block will be on February 20th and the 21st. Final matchups for Block A will be on the 22nd. So, but yeah, still hard to say. Still hard to say who's going to come out on top in Block B. But the two teams I would not mind making it out of Block B are Amakusa Junta Miyawaki or F Swag. If either one of those teams make it out of the B block, I'll be happy. But yeah, and like I said, it's not a huge tournament, not a whole lot of competitors, but still pretty entertaining so far. But yeah, definitely looking forward to finishing that. Should be good. Should be really good. Okay. So, earlier this morning, or actually it was right around noon, I believe, the initial full roster for WWE 2K25 got revealed. That's right, the newest installment in the WWE 2K series, which the game, I believe, releases on March 14th, but if you get the Deadman or Bloodline edition, you get 7 days early access, so March 7th. But yeah, you got over 300 plus superstars, including variants, for this year's installment. Pretty much breaking the record once again. But pretty much, now the list that I'm gonna show is variant free, because some of these can also be unlocked in showcase and my rise modes and all that sort of jazz. But yeah, there's a handful of superstars that have variants, so there's that. But this is pretty much a list mixed with stars for Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Legends, the works. And it looks like they have these in alphabetical order. So, and I'll also put the link in the description. This is from the article on IGN. So I'll put the link in the description. So for those that didn't get a chance to look at the roster, you can. All right. Let's go through the list. Let's do this. Starting from the top. And like I said, this is alphabetical order. AJ Styles, Akam, Akira Tozawa, Alba Fire, Alexa Bliss, Alundra Blaze, Andrade, Andre Chase, Andre the Giant, Angel, Angelo Dawkins, Apollo Crews, Ashanti the Adonis, Asuka, Austin Theory, Axiom, B-Fab, Baron Corbin, Batista, Bailey, Becky Lynch, Berto, as in Umberto, Bianca Belair, Big E, Blair Davenport, The Boogeyman, Booker T, Braun Strowman, Bray Wyatt, Bret Hart, British Bulldog, Braun Breaker, Bronson Reed, Brooks Jensen, Bruno Sammartino, Brutus Creed, Bubba Ray Dudley, Cactus Jack, Candice LeRae, Carlito, Carmella, Carmelo Hayes, Cedric Alexander, Chad Gable, Channing Stacks Lorenzo, Charlie Dempsey, Charlotte Flair, Chelsea Green, Chyna, CM Punk, Cody Rhodes, Cora Jade, Cruz del Toro, Devon Dudley, Dakota Kai, Damian Priest, Dexter Loomis, Diamond Dallas Page, Diesel, Doink the Clown, Dominic Mysterio, Dragon Lee, Drew McIntyre, Dude Love, Duke Hudson, Dusty Rhodes, Eddie Guerrero, Eddie Thorpe, Elektra Lopez, Elton Prince, Eric Bischoff, Eric, Ethan Page, Eve Torres, Farouk, Fallon Henley, Finn Balor, George the Animal Steele, Gigi Dolan, Giovanni Vinci, Grayson Waller, Gunther, Harley Race, the Head Shrinkers, both Head Shrinker Fatu and Head Shrinker Samu, the Honky Tonk Man, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, Ilya Dragunov, Indy Hartwell, Isla Dawn, Islander Haku and Islander Tama, Ivar, Ivy Nile, Io Sky, Jacob Fatu, JC Jane, Jade Cargill, Jada Parker, Jakara Jackson, Jake the Snake Roberts, Jamal, JBL, JD McDonough, Javon Evans, Jay Uso, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, Jimmy Uso, Walkin' Wild, Joe Coffey, Joe Gacy, John Cena, Johnny Gargano, Josh Briggs, Julius Creed, Kyrie Sane, Kane, Carl Anderson, Karrion Kross, Katana Chance, Caden Carter, Kalani Jordan, Ken Shamrock, Kevin Nash, Kevin Owens, Kiana James, Kit Wilson, Kofi Kingston, Kurt Angle, LA Knight, Lash Legend, Lex Luger, Lexus King, Lita, Liv Morgan, Logan Paul, Lola Weiss, Ludwig Kaiser, Luke Gallows, Lyra Valkyria, Mark Coffey, Maurice, Mankind, Maxine Dupree, Michelle McCool, which congratulations on her being inducted into the Hall of Fame for this year, Meechin, Mick Foley, Mighty Molly, Molly Holly, Montez Ford, Mosh, Mr. Fuji, Mr. Perfect, Naomi, Natalia, Nathan Frazier, Nia Jax, Nikki Cross, Nikita Lyons, Noam Dar, Oba Femi, Omos, Oro Mensah, Otis, Pat McAfee, Pete Dunne, Peter Maivia, Piper Niven, R-Truth, Randy Orton, Macho Man Randy Savage, Razor Ramon, Raquel Rodriguez, Rey Mysterio, Razor, Rhea Ripley, Ravishing Rick Rude, Rick Steiner, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Ridge Holland, Rikishi, Rob Van Dam, Roddy Rowdy Piper, Rocky Maivia, Roman Reigns, Rosie, Roxanne Perez, Sami Zayn, Santos Escobar, Scarlett, Scott Hall, Scott Steiner, Sensational Sherry, Seth Rollins, Shawn Michaels, Shawn Spears, Shayna Baszler, Sheamus, Shinsuke Nakamura, Shotzi, Sol Ruka, Solo Sikoa, Sonya Deville, Stacy Keibler, Stardust, Stephanie McMahon, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Superstar Billy Graham, Syxx, Tamatanga, Tamina, Tatum Paxley, Tegan Knox, Terry Funk, The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, The Great Muta, The Hurricane, The Iron Sheik, The Miz, The Rock, The Sandman, Thea Hale, Thrasher, Tiffany Stratton, Tommaso Ciampa, Tonga Loa, Tony D'Angelo, Trick Williams, Triple H, Trish Stratus, Tyler Bate, Tyler Breeze, Ultimate Warrior, Umaga, Undertaker, Vader, Valhalla, Wade Barrett, Wendy Chu, Wes Lee, the Wild Samoans, both Afa and Sika, William Regal, Wolfgang, X-Pac, Xavier Woods, Yokozuna, Zelina Vega, and Zoe Stark. Your non-playable managers: Ava, Adam Pearce, wow, Afa, Armando Alejandro Estrada, nice, Bobby the Brain Heenan, Brother Love, Captain Lou Albano, Kathy Kelly, Mouth of the South Jimmy Hart, Mick Foley, Miss Elizabeth, Nick Aldis, Paul Bearer, Paul Ellering, Paul Heyman, Stephanie McMahon, and Theodore Long. Those are your non-playable managers. And your pre-order bonus characters from the Wyatt Six. You got Dexter Lumis, Eric Rowan, Joe Gacy, Nikki Cross, Uncle Howdy. Those are your Wyatt Six bonus characters. I gotta say, that's a pretty dang on ginormous roster. That's a pretty ginormous roster. And even a good handful of the released superstars still made it into this game. So at least that's pretty neat. That's pretty neat. And pretty much a lot of the DLC from 2K24 will be default roster in this game, so that's pretty cool. Honestly, I'm happy with the list. It's a good list. It's a good list. I really have no complaints, to be honest with you. I mean, 300 plus, still pretty solid. I do hope they do a decent amount of DLC. I'd say if they could, if they could do, maybe 6 to 8 DLC packs, I think that'd be pretty cool. Because, I mean, honestly, when you think about it, they probably could, skip a year and just update this game. Like, honestly, I wouldn't mind if they considered doing an every other year release, if you ask me. But, they're not going to do that. But I'd say when it comes to DLC wish list, I mean, I really don't have anything big. I think it would just be cool to have, of course, the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, Julia, Stephanie Vacure, um, shoot, they could probably do like a TNA DLC pack. Maybe 1 or 2 TNA DLC packs, Not saying they got to go crazy with that, but I mean, get Jordan Grace. I mean, I know Jordan Grace isn't with TNA anymore, but I mean, hey, get Jordan Grace in the game. I think that'd be cool for DLC. They could do Joe Hendry. Why not do Joe Hendry? But yeah, I could see them doing like a TNA DLC pack. Just with their partnership. Maybe they could do the Rascals. That oh man, that would be sick. If they did the Rascals for like a TNA DLC pack, oh man, that would rock. That would rock. That would give me a reason to, add Wesley in there. Oh man, that would rock. But yeah, they could definitely got to do the Motor City Machine Guns. Julia. Oh yeah, they could do Zarya, I guess. They could do Stephanie Vacure. But yeah, I mean, honestly, DLC should be pretty easy. Do some legends as well. Have some debuting legends. I think that'd be pretty cool. Shoot. I was talking with Misfit about this. He brought this one up. So shout out to Misfit. Bull Nakano. I think Bull Nakano would be cool. Shoot. That'd be nice if they added her. I mean, she's a Hall of Famer. Shoot, put Bull Nakano in there. They got Alundra Blaze in there. Heck, put Bull Nakano in there. That would be cool. That'd be really cool. But yeah, I'd put the Legion of Doom back in there if possible. I mean, there's a lot of people that they could do for DLC. But yeah, I still think that's a really solid starting roster. I mean, you can't really go wrong with that for the starting roster, and I think that just leaves quite a bit open for DLC. You know what I mean? I mean, heck, the fact that my boy Javon Evans made it in to the default roster, that's pretty impressive. Of course, I gotta show him love. He's from Greensboro, North Carolina. So, but yeah, like, I mean, that's really cool. That's really cool. And yeah, I don't know. I think they could really leave a lot open, for DLC. I think they could, Penta. That's a DLC character. Yeah, do Penta. And play it by ear to see who else, may sign with WWE that might make it in, and they could add them in as a DLC character. That would work. That would work. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm very, very excited. I will be getting this game. My only complaint is I wish they would do physical copies of the Deadman and Bloodline editions. They're only doing standard physical copies, and I think that's so annoying. And I feel like they've been doing that like the last couple of years, where like their deluxe and their highest editions they only do digital, which I think they did do physical for some deluxe editions, but their highest editions end up being digital only, and I freaking hate that. But what I'll probably do though, I'll probably get the Bloodline edition, and I do want a physical copy, and I would love to get it autographed by Javon Evans, because honestly, that's a really big deal for him. That's a big deal for him. That's somebody that I followed a lot in DPW when he was Jay Malachi, and just seeing him get this opportunity, make it to into NXT, already been utilized in storylines and whatnot. I'm really happy for Javon Evans, and it would be an honor if I could, if I got a physical copy of the game. I'd love for him to autograph it. Just that would be so cool. That would be so cool. But yeah, overall solid list. I really have no complaints. Really have no complaints, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think just for DLC, I think at least Motor City Machine Gun, Stephanie Vacure, Julia, maybe Zarya, Penta. Yeah, I think you could definitely do a lot there. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Don't forget to let me know what your thoughts are. How are y'all liking the Noah Junior Tag League so far? If you have a winning team in mind, let me know. And what do you think of the WWE 2K25 roster reveal? Are you pleased? Do you like the list? Do you think there's a lot missing? Who do you think should be in for DLC, future DLC? Let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. For another Pro Wrestling Talk, brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube, my name is Jason Ingram. Hope y'all have a blessed evening, and I will see y'all in the next video and or live stream. Later.